Hi, I'm Mark Isles and welcome back to Talking Shakers, our weekly web look of all the ingoings and outgoings at Gig Lane. And with me this week is our Bury Times man in the know, Mark Higginson. Higo, it's been a mixed bag this week.
Yeah, it has really. Saturday against Carlisle, disappointing to be honest with you. The lads, Richie Barker admitted himself they was totally off the boil. But Tuesday night against Sheffield Wednesday, they were fantastic. I raved about them against Coventry last week. Said how good they were. They were even better against Sheffield Wednesday. They played them off the park. I've just been writing a match report, and in it I've been saying how last season they went to Hillsborough, got applauded off, but ultimately they were beaten. But they're in the same league as Sheffield Wednesday now, and they're beating them. It was just a fantastic display. And when they perform like that, they've got nothing to fear in League One. Teams will fear them.
Been raving about the atmosphere as well at Gig Lane.
Oh, it was brilliant on Tuesday night. It's kind of the reward for promotion now. Obviously night games are a better atmosphere anyway, but when you get 5,000 fans in on a Tuesday night, it's good. Sheffield Wednesday fans played the part in it. Some good banter between the fans. I think Sheffield Wednesday fans tried to have a dig by singing we've got more fans than you, but bury it and back with we've got more goals than you, and that's what counts.
Gary Megson came out with a classic after the game, saying they made Peter Sweeney look like Kaká, courtesy of Gordon Sawfleet, that one, hi Gordon. There were some star performances on the day.
Yeah, well, it's better than Kaká on Tuesday night. He was good. So Peter Sweeney, he's a proper footballer, Peter Sweeney. I really like him as a player. He's a good foil with Damien Mazeika as well. He covered every blade of grass again. Midfield, they're as strong as anyone. Peter Sweeney is one of those players you'll pay to watch. He's just, you've said to me when you've watched them in pre-season how impressed you were with him, and the problem now is they're playing so well. People like Sweeney, Mazeika, Lowe was on the score sheet again. I just hope that no one comes in from before the transfer window closes. That's the worry now, I'd say.
There has been this interest in Mazeika in particular. Do you think Bury can keep hold of him now? They've got 2 weeks to go before somebody can make a bid for him.
Well, I'd like to think that they can. I believe that the finances are pretty stable off the pitch, so I hope that Richie's given the opportunity to keep the squad together. And if a bid comes in, obviously everyone has his price, so if a bid comes in that they think, well, we'll sell Damien or Ryan or whoever, hopefully Richie will get the money back to reinvest in the squad. And I like the look of some of Richie's signings so far, and I'm sure he'll replace them well.
Ryan Lowe just keeps on scoring. 50th goal racked up again in midweek. Is this reward now for having done the hard work in keeping him this summer?
Yeah, definitely. It was important to keep Ryan Lowe. He's a talisman of the team. We can talk all day about your Peter Sweeney's, your Damien Mazeika's, but it's Ryan Lowe who puts the ball in the back of the net. He's got 4 in 4 now. He's a great striker. He's a great ambassador off the pitch. He's brilliant with his press lads. He's just a top guy, and I just hope, like I say, that they can keep him, because if they keep him, I reckon he don't give us his targets. Most strikers, you'll know, they don't tell you how many they want to score in a season, but if he stays, I reckon you're talking 25, 30 goals if he carries on playing the way he does, let's say.
2 new faces in Richie Barker's squad. Kudos Oyenuga, have I got that one right?
Yeah, I think
fantastic.
So, yeah.
And Patrick Craig, he says, looking at his crib notes, but what have we seen of them so far?
Well, the new lad from Tottenham, Kudus, didn't get off the bench on Tuesday night.
Kudus, I like that.
But apparently he's a mini Jermaine Defoe. That's how he described himself.
A mini Jermaine Defoe. He's about 5'2".
Well, he's bigger than Jermaine Defoe. But he's apparently he's got some really good pedigree, and I think he looks a good athlete. I'm sure he'll do well. You're not a striker at Tottenham without being half decent, are you? Patrick come on for the last couple of minutes. On Tuesday night, he played against Prestatyn in pre-season when I think it was 8-1 they beat them. He come through the ranks with Stephen Dawson in Ireland, played in the same team. So if he's half as good as Stephen Dawson, I think Bury have got a good player there.
Looking ahead now, I suppose it's a case of forward momentum.
Of course it is, yeah. They just got to keep going. They're playing well. They can't have too many blips like Saturday. But I think Richie Barker hit the nail on the head on Tuesday night. He says, look, we've had 4 games, we've been brilliant in 3, not so brilliant in 1. I think if they do that for the rest of the season, they'll do all right, I think.
Exactly. I mean, it's a step up in class. You can't expect a match-winning performance every week, but
Yeah.
if you win more than you lose, then you do okay.
Yeah, definitely. I can't fault them on Tuesday night. They were fantastic, and hopefully they keep it up with some more good games to come. Wickham away on Saturday, that'll be tough. They had a good result on Tuesday night, and then Sven's in town on next Tuesday in the Carling Cup, Leicester City.
Absolutely. Another East Midlands side to put to the sword, eh?
Well, let's hope so, yeah.
Well, that just about wraps up another edition of Talking Shakers. Make sure you tune in again next week. The email address will be cropping up on your screens about now. And thank you very much for joining in.